Hello, beautiful friends. Just gonna give everyone a couple of minutes to log in here. Let's see who pops on. So, hi everyone. It's been a little bit since I've popped on here to do a guided meditation, but I feel like we all need it today, right? So, yeah, hopping on. Hello, welcome. Hi, Jess. Yes. So today we're gonna be going over shielding. I think shielding is very needed today as there is so much emotion and stuff going around right now. I hope something just popped up, like Villalobos is live. So hopefully I'm on the right, am I even on the right page? Good Lord. This is what happens. Jess, am I on Villalobos or am I on my personal one? I may need to switch. So let me know, Jess, am I on my page? Okay, cool. See? So cheeky, right? So throughout the day today, allow yourself to be playful, to not take things too seriously, even though, I mean, this is as serious as things can get, right? But you get to choose your reality. You get to choose how you respond to it. So everything going on today, I did a really beautiful meditation. I was pretty much in prayer meditation all day Sunday with my sister, one of my Reiki sisters, Brenda, who's also an amazing healer. Check her out at Head and Heart Wellness. So anyways, it was really beautiful because what they showed me was the collective, right? We were really tapping into the collective and how everyone is feeling right now, and you're feeling all of these emotions and all of these things happening with the election. Now, it was really beautiful in the way that they were showing me was they never got into political parties. They never said left, right. They never said the candidates. They just kept saying my guy, right? Like, this is my guy. This is my party. Like, this is my thing. But it was like my guy, like, and they were showing me, and it was like both sides were like, my guy is going to bring me this, my guy is going to bring this and this and this and this, but it was still like giving your power away, being dependent on something outside of yourself. So really the summary of this whole journey really was about remembering your sovereignty, remembering that you get to create a reality, that no matter who's in office, no matter what happens, and I'll have to kind of share my story with you, that you still have the power to live the life that you want. Even if we start saying like, but this guy is going to create, injustice, and we really get into like the nuggets. And what they showed me in this meditation was almost like both sides would choose one little nugget of the agenda and like put their hooks. Like, so this little thing, whether your thing is abortion, your thing, I know for me, it's, immigration. So you pick this one little nugget, and then like the whole thing, like this power of outside of yourself. It's almost like, think of it as like an octopus or something, like hooks itself on you, right? Draining you of your power, and remembering that you are this sovereign being. So it was almost like people chose like the tiniest little nugget that was like identified with them, which is usually a part that needs a little bit more healing, or something that has created trauma for themselves or those around them that they love, right? Because we love our people. And like, as soon as they would choose like, this is my thing, then like these hooks go and like attach themselves and start draining them of their power, which is, I feel like, everything that we're feeling right now. Like, we feel lost in the chaos that's going around. So today it's really about focusing on yourself. And for me, and this is not to say don't go out and vote. I think voting is very, very important. It's a way for you to speak your voice and to honor your truth. But it's like, after that, how do we still honor one another? How can I speak my truth and share my story and say what's important to me, but then also look at someone that has a completely different story, a completely different experience, and also honor their truth, knowing and understanding there is multiple truths. There's room on the table for more than one truth, and that, to stop thinking of things as right or wrong. So like I said, it is important that you go out and vote. And I think for myself, people are like, oh, you're kind of out there and aren't seeing things. This election actually affects me a lot more than most people. Being an immigrant, being a DACA recipient, and a dreamer, I mean, this can be the difference between us and my family staying in this country and having to leave this country. But this scenario, this immigration situation that had its hooks on me, right, and was draining me of my power for many, many years, because I carried so much shame and guilt behind this story of like having to prove myself, having to prove that I belonged in this country. I kept giving my power away, and like now I use it to empower others. I share my story to have other people maybe that haven't had that experience or that reality, people that I work with, people that don't know immigrants, people that are maybe have been a little programmed by the news and the propaganda and all of the stuff that's out there that shows like immigrants are all these things, right? I can share my experience, I can share myself, I can share my heart with them to kind of shift that reality. And then maybe going forward, they can start to maybe use their hearts and start to not just accept what the outside world is telling them about immigrants and people like me. So even though that this election is truly important, and like I said, the difference between us staying in this country and leaving it, my power is how I react to it, right? Because even as a DACA recipient, I can't personally go out and vote. So that's why I feel very strongly about people going out and voting, because some of us wish we could and we don't have that ability. So, but regardless of what happens today, or as we find out in the next couple of days, like I get to choose my reality. I get to decide how I react. I get to live this world. So if we have to leave the country, it's no longer a thing that is fearful in that I'm letting put its hooks on me. Now I get to shift that reality to cool. So then this will be a new adventure, right? If we get to stay, then amazing. I get to continue to shine this light here and share my story and share my gifts with those around me. But if not, and I have to leave this country, then we're going to go to Costa Rica and I get to shine my light there. And so that is my truth. That is what I choose to focus on, is how am I going to react to this, and I can pivot, and how can I bring joy into my reaction and response, not reaction. You get to decide. So I think instead of getting lost, because what I kept seeing in this meditation is like both sides, and one just gets louder and louder and louder and louder, where everyone is screaming, everyone is yelling, where no one is really even hearing your experience. No one's sitting down to talk about like, this is why this is important to me, because everyone is just using their voice from a place of their head, like a head, and the head is very right and wrong, right? And the heart is where you step into multiple truths and seeing a person on a soul level and not just a physical level. So when you're seeing people from a heart, you get to see their soul. So then their sexuality, their ethnicity, all of those things don't matter, because a soul is endless and a soul is limitless, and a soul is all of the great things about someone and not just the characteristics or the humanness in them. So I think that this is a great opportunity to really tap and to get out of the humanness of ourselves, our lowercase s selves, me as Alex, me as a Mexican immigrant, me as a mother of two, and to see this as a higher perspective of like, oh wow, there's a lot of chaos going on down there in that little country, but this is a great opportunity. Whenever there's chaos, whenever there's fear, whenever there's all of this turmoil, it's such a beautiful opportunity for us to expand and grow and reach that next level, right? So I always tell people when they come and they see me and they're have all of this turmoil, we're like, congratulations, great. We can use all of this energy. We can use all of these things to level up. So I want to make sure that we're using this opportunity, this energy that's out there, to transmute it to light, to transmute it into something beautiful, to come together, regardless of party, regardless of religious beliefs, regardless of all of those things that sometimes keep us separate, and really look at someone and be like, I see you. I see you, and I honor your truth, and I honor that thing that tugs at your heart, right? Because we all have that thing. And to just share our hearts with one another. So I think that was the biggest thing, is like using this opportunity to level up, to teach others how to come from a place of love, from a place of gratitude, regardless of what they're showing you. Because I think that's another thing, right? We always like, well, they're being mean, they're being loud, they're being intrusive, they're being all of these things. Great. How are you reacting to it? How are you responding to it? That's where the power lies, right? Can you be attacking me, and can I hold that space for you to release, right? Because remember, fear and those attacks and all of those things are just part of a part of them that's still hurting, that is healing, that is processing some type of trauma. So can I hold space to those people that are shouting these things, that maybe are saying all of these things? And I'm using myself, obviously, like, about immigrants, it's a huge thing that is coming up in this election. So for all of those that are spewing all of that hate and that energy, remember, anger is just fear wrapped in pain, right? So can I see that person peel back past all of that fear, past all of that anger, past all of that pain, and just see them be like, I feel you, like, it's okay, like, I feel you. And then when you are responding from that heart level, from that openness, you completely shift the energy around you. You almost shift that person. So remembering our power, remembering our sovereignty, remembering our light, especially for my light workers that are out there right now, I think it's more important than ever to come together and to be that light, to really anchor that light regardless of what's going around. Even my baby light workers, they're like, if you're thinking that you're a light worker, you probably are. Most of the people here are light workers, right? You're meant to really come in this time. You chose to be in this time for a reason. So congratulations. And to be that light, it means you have all of those tools to be able to transmute all of the stuff that's going around into light to help us level up. So good, love. Yes, thank you. So it's also very important as we're shining our light, right? Because most of the people here are light workers, we're empaths, and we absorb all of this that's going on. And I think that that's been very sorry, that song was throwing me off. I think that if you're a light worker and you're an empath, you've really been feeling this chaos lately because you absorb it just by being here. So it's just as important to constantly be clearing, to be doing those things that bring you joy, to be cognizant of what is yours and what is not yours, so that you can let go all of that stuff, so you don't absorb all of the stuff that's going on right now. Because I think we've all experienced just feeling crummy and having headaches and feeling really down because we're absorbing all of that energy that's around us. So today I really want to focus on shielding. So shielding, especially throughout the day, so that when you are around, because we know there's going to be a lot of chaos around us. I want to make sure that we are shielded and that you can use that as a tool to do every morning. I don't get out of my bed, and it's not about time, right? Sometimes we're like, I don't have time to meditate. I don't have time to. It takes 5 minutes. It takes 5 minutes for you to think about what you're grateful for, to set an intention for the day. Regardless of the energy around me, I'm going to be happy. I'm going to be joyful. I'm going to be that light. And so when you set that intention and you come from a place of gratitude, it shifts your whole day. And it's really beautiful because it has nothing to do with what was going on around you. And you'll see the people that are around you and they're having a hard time, but you get to be that anchor. You get to anchor in that light. So we'll be doing that today. If I can get my music to play. It's just really low. So start by getting comfortable. You can either lay down or sit straight up, but make sure that you have that direct spine. Maybe turning off your alerts for a moment, giving yourself this next 20 minutes to just ground, to be present, to tap into that higher consciousness, to connect with God, to set the intention for today. So let the rest of the world just melt away and go, being present in your body, being present in this moment. Maybe if you need to put one hand on the belly, one hand on the heart, and start to take those deep breaths in. Those mindful, expansive breaths. Bringing that breath all the way down to the belly. Grounding down, anchoring in this moment. If you have your hands beside you, palms up to receive, palms down to ground. Whatever feels comfortable to you, finding your own rhythm. Start to see where you hold tension. So maybe shrugging your shoulders, making them tight, and then releasing and letting them go. Maybe a little wiggle and jiggle with the hips. When working with kids, get those wiggles out so that you can fully commit to stillness. And as you breathe in and breathe out, grounding down, bringing that breath down. Now start to imagine that breath not just going to your belly, but going all the way to the soles of your feet. Like you're breathing down from the soles of your feet. And as you're breathing, putting your feet down and anchoring down, imagining that breath connecting to Mother Earth. Like two magnets coming together. And start to imagine those beautiful roots in the bottom of your feet. Going deeper and deeper into Mother Earth. Not just going in deeper, but also expanding out. Feeling fully grounded, fully supported through these roots. Finding your strength. And as you breathe in and breathe out, inviting relaxation into the body as these roots go deeper and deeper. The deeper they go, the better you feel. And the better you feel, the deeper they go. Going in deeper. Just keep saying, keep going deeper. Letting go. Releasing tension in the shoulders. Tension in the jaw. Permission to release all tension in the body. Letting go now. Knowing that in this moment, we are protected. We are supported through this intense transition. Calling in source energy, God, all ascended masters, all of those from the angelic realm, the Council of Light, your own spiritual family of loved ones, of guides, calling them in now. And as you breathe in and breathe out, start to bring up that healing energy from Mother Earth. Allow it to move up into your right pinky toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe, the sole of your right foot, top of right foot, right ankle, right shin, calf, knee, right thigh, and right hip. And as you breathe in and breathe out, allowing for that relaxation, that grounding and support to move up into your left pinky toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe, the sole of your left foot, top of left foot, left ankle, left shin, left calf, knee, thigh, and hip. Feeling both of your legs grow heavy. Letting gravity do its job. Relaxing, releasing, and letting go. Knowing that in this moment, you are supported, you are safe, and held in the highest of light. And as you breathe in and breathe out, pulling that relaxation past your hips into all of your reproductive organs. Thanking this body knowing that we hold so much at the root. Knowing that our root has been super active because we've all been in survival mode this year. need healing to the root. Knowing we are safe. That regardless of the outcome, you have everything you need within you. Letting go of any hooks, any cords, any fear. Permission to release now. And as you breathe in and breathe out, bringing that relaxation up into your belly, into your chest. Taking a moment to fully breathe, to bring it up from your lower back to your upper back, and up from your chest to your shoulders. Clearing and releasing, and however that release comes, letting it go if you need to cough, if you need to sneeze, if you need to yell, letting it go now. And bringing this relaxation to your right shoulder, bringing attention to the right shoulder, right bicep, elbow, forearm, wrist, the back of your right hand, the palm of your right hand, your right pinky finger, ring finger, middle finger, pointer finger, and thumb. Feeling your palm, lower arm, and upper arm. Feeling your whole right arm, relaxing and letting go. Now bringing attention and bringing that healing energy to your left shoulder, allowing it to move down to your left bicep, elbow, forearm, the back of your left hand, the palm of your left hand, your left pinky finger, second finger, third finger, pointer finger, and thumb. Feeling your hand, lower arm, and upper arm. Feeling your whole left arm together. Now feeling both arms together, fully letting go of the tension, letting go of all of that stress, anxiety, the whole world you've been carrying in your shoulders. Maybe in your mind saying permission to let go, permission to release. And as you breathe in and breathe out, bringing that relaxation up your throat and neck, into your jaw, unclenching that jaw, surrendering, feeling all of the sensations inside of your mouth, relaxing the tongue, bringing it up and relaxing the cheekbones. Bringing in that relaxation into your right eye socket, eyelid, and eyebrow. And pulling it up into your left eyeball, eye socket, eyelid, and eyebrow. Letting the eyes roll back. Letting go, bringing that relaxation up into your forehead, relaxing all the little muscles on your forehead, letting go. Taking a moment, just feel how good it feels to just be, to just surrender, to not have to hold anything up, to not have to prove anything, to not have to be anything other than just being present, being still, being that higher consciousness, tapping into our higher selves, tapping into that divinity within, remembering that we're so much more than this physical body and this current experience. Letting go of any beliefs of being alone, of being forsaken, of being punished. In fact, knowing that it's the opposite, that we are being protected, that we are being guided, that we are being supported through this major shift, not just here in the USA, but in the world. Each country is going through their own transformation, their own healing. And it all starts with you. What can you let go of today to show up as a higher version of yourself? And as you breathe in and breathe out, releasing and letting go all of that that no longer serves you. Start to imagine the clouds opening up and this beautiful white light with gold specks start to come down and swirl around you, creating this beautiful cocoon of healing, shielding anything that is not yours. Anything that is lower frequency and not of light. Protecting your own vessel, protecting your own energy, and allow for that white light to swirl around you all the way down to the bottom of your feet. Shielding now. As you breathe in and breathe out, feeling protected, feeling whole, letting go. Maybe bringing your hands to your heart, connecting with your heart in this moment, thanking your heart. Taking a moment to really think about all of the things that you've already overcome. As we know how this story ends, right? Truth, love always wins. But honoring this transformation, this moment, this yuckiness that we have to go through. Because if you think about all the things that you overcome, all of the hardships, wasn't there a beautiful lesson within? Did it not create growth? Being thankful for all of those lessons and being thankful for this lesson now. And as we fill this lesson, this space with gratitude, it starts to shift it. It starts to bring light into that darkness. opening up the heart. And start to imagine this beautiful violet flame in the center of your heart. And as you breathe in and breathe out, allowing for that flame to grow brighter and bigger. Clearing, cleansing, protecting everything within. And as you breathe in and breathe out, allowing for that flame to grow as large as your heart, as large as your chest, your whole body. Filling that whole beautiful cocoon with this violet light. Healing the body. Healing thyself. And as you breathe in and breathe out, when this whole cocoon has been filled with this violet light, imagining start to come out through the top and spout up and over like a beautiful fountain. Sharing that violet light, filling the whole room, filling your home. Allowing for this abundance, this light, this love to just get bigger and bigger, to fill your block, your city, your state, our country, our continent. And eventually the world. What do you see? What do you feel? Can you feel all of those around you? Can you feel the pain, the fear? There's so many that are lost in this moment. But as you anchor down in this present moment, as you share of that abundance of your overflow, that violet light, start to imagine yourself bringing light into the darkest of places, where there's famine, where there's war. And see that shift. Imagine bringing healing into those spaces, bringing light into the darkness, transmuting all of that fear into love, into light. We are the change. We are the light. We still have that ability to shift this earth, to come together. But it all starts with you. Remembering your power, remembering your strength, remembering your heart. And as you breathe in and breathe out, allowing for that violet light to swirl around all of the earth. And in your next inhale and exhale, bringing it down. making it smaller, bringing it down, smaller. Bringing it back into your room, allowing it to swirl around, clearing, cleansing anything around you that is not of light. Releasing now. And as you breathe in and breathe out, as you breathe in, filling your lungs with this fresh air, with this newness, with this love that is for you, around you, and allow it to come through you. And as you breathe in and breathe out, you're bringing that through, clearing, releasing. Allowing for your chest to grow big, but not big with pride or with ego, but with love, with peace. Honoring each other, honoring this experience. You get to decide. You get to be whoever you want to be. You get to create the reality that you want to create. That regardless of what the news say, regardless of what social media presents, you're strong. You are loved. You are supported. And as you breathe in and breathe out, bringing that violet light back inside of the cocoon, sealing that cocoon. This is your world. Everything within. So you can create peace in this world as you create peace within you. And as you open yourself up, then you share that with you. You change the reality of those around you. So know that this isn't the end, that this may not even be the end of the chaos, but that you are a sovereign being. And you get to decide. You get to decide your response. You get to decide your interactions. You get to decide how you use your voice. But always choosing your heart. Always choosing love. Always choosing light. And that when you feel yourself really living in that humanness, when you feel like you've been stuck down and filled with anger and chaos and all of those things that we experience as humans, remember to come back here, to come back home, to create this cocoon again, to remember who you truly are. So taking those deep breaths in and deep breaths out, coming back into the body. Wiggling the fingers, wiggling the toes. Taking a deep breath in, deep breath out. Maybe a gentle stretch. Hi, friends. Thank you for going on that journey with me. How do we feel? Let me know if you're watching this live, if you're catching this on a replay. But coming back into the body now. I think sometimes when you experience and you tap into those higher consciousness and you open up your upper chakras, we don't want to come back home, right? We don't want to come back to the chaos, but it's so important that we ground ourselves. So bringing that breath all the way to the bottom of your feet, grounding down. Because when you experience that and you tap into those higher consciousness, we want to stay there all the time, but this is our home. There's a reason why we're here, especially as light workers, as healers, as believers of the light. We have to be in this earth plane. We have to come back to bring some of that light that we get up here, and we bring it back down with us. So I think now more than ever, it's important that we anchor down and that we are here and we are present and that we see people. And that we honor our gifts and our truth in this 3D plane. And that we don't create that gap within ourselves. That we don't look down on people and say they're not woke. They're not spiritual. They're not religious. They're not... That's the same thing. We're still creating that division, that duality. Anytime we're like, I would never... or I'm not that, like we're still creating that division. So finding that balance, knowing when it's time to anchor down and focus on ourselves, and when it's time to step out and help those around us. But always from that overflow, always in that fountain. That's what I always visualize, that fountain, and giving from that overflow instead of giving from ourselves, because then we also become tired and we get stuck in this 3D-ness. So what can you do to shift all of that energy around you? I think now more than ever, like I said, keep doing things that bring you joy, that are playful. Be in that creative state of mind. Drink lots of water. Listen to the music you love. Be out in nature. Nature itself is so transformational. When you are out and in communion with her, it just shifts everything. Create that stillness within you. Create that time for yourself. You are worth an hour a day to just focus on your wellness, to focus on breath work or yoga or dancing or whatever it is that is going to shift you and shift that state of mind, to shake off all of that stuff that just gets stuck to us just from being out and about, from being around people. And remember, be good to people. So thank you for joining me today. Was that really? I don't even know how long we were on live. Also, yes, before I go, a couple of quick things. So we still have the Elms Retreat that will be happening on the 13th, 14th, 15th. You can go on my website. You can go on the link in my bio. It's going to be very amazing. And I think this one is for people that are constant givers. And we're really going to be pouring onto their cup and helping them go shift through some stuff. So that's still available. 13th, 14th, 15th of November. I think it's a great opportunity for you to invest in yourself and to get yourself ready for the holidays, right? Because I think the rest of the year it may not get any easier. There may be more things that come up, but that it will be another tool for you. So you'll learn a lot of things within that retreat. And then also Reiki 1 and Reiki 2, these will be my last Reiki workshops for the year. Reiki 1 in November 28th. Reiki 2, November 29th. I believe I have 2 spots left in my Reiki 1 class. And in Reiki 2, it's either 2 or 3. I don't know. Basically, my last Reiki 1 class signed up for my Reiki 2. So just let me know if you're interested in that. And also, we have the kindness campaign with Dr. Robin and Lockton. If you want to sign up, that information is also on my social media. But it's allows you to get those emails in the morning and be able to shift, and it gives you kind of like that timeline on what to focus on today. Like yesterday was fix a strained relationship. And so by you being in that state of kindness, you're already ahead of the game, right? You're shifting your day. So thank you for being here. I'll be around. Reach out if you have any questions. Let me know how you feel. So grateful for you too. Thank you for joining. Christina, I love you. Beth, I love you. I'm just making sure there's no. Nancy, love you. Yeah, feel free to share this. This is for everyone. I think we all need this. Maybe some people aren't open to it, but those that are, you never know. So feel free to share this video with anyone that you feel needs a little bit more love and support today. So thank you for joining me. Namaste, aho, amen, ashe, all those beautiful things for all you beautiful souls. Have an amazing day. I love you. Namaste.